Data, data, data. Well, Stephen Schnall here again from Schnall Media Consulting, and one of my favorite topics is data. And data comes in many shapes, many forms, but the one characteristic that's important is you gotta collect it. You have to know about people. What is data? The simplest form is first name, second name, street address, city, state, zip code. Pretty simple stuff. Now we start adding email addresses, we start adding maybe a phone number to it, but now we get into the real exciting stuff. And the real exciting stuff is, what are they buying from your customer? What are they doing? Are you or the customer? What are you offering these people as information? Believe it or not, data is everywhere. It can be misused, it can be used properly, but the key component is collecting data that's relevant and can be manipulated. So what we look at, wait a minute, I used the word manipulated. Is that a good word? Well, let's rephrase that. We want to create business rules that can leverage that data to be successful for the owner of the data. So let's look at what we can do. So here's a little spreadsheet out of FileMaker Pro, and it basically has a first name, last name, local address, local city, all of these very important things that we go to. Now we also have other information on here as to how these people have been utilizing this customer's site. What have they been ordering? How much have they been ordering? The size of their order? What types of clothing they've been purchasing? Once we know these things, we can use this data effectively for further marketing campaigns. If we know that someone's buying children's clothing between the ages of 2 and 4, what does that tell you? It's a young family. But these young families will grow. So if you've got data that suggests that someone maybe have purchased something in 2008 for a size 2 toddler, well, it's 2011. That's 3 years later. That child is now 5 years old. So we have to know that information and can say to that parent, we have clothing that can address your child's 5-year-old issues. That's what data is all about. You've got to constantly upgrade it. You've got to look at it constantly, because data, while it's stagnant to a certain extent, is really very dynamic and fluid. Data can be the opportunity no matter what level you're at. And what I suggest to people is constantly look at your data, look at the people who are in that database, and make sure that you're creating compelling messages that will spark some sort of reaction from that recipient. That's my opinion. See you soon.